is where I basically pick a game out of my library and just play it for everybody, and including my comical commentary. But today is that first episode in the new series where I kind of do interviews and I ask a bunch of questions. So that being said, my news show basically interviews and questions asked about maybe the person in the party or other people I have with me. So today I have with me special guest Shadowthorn.
How you doing, everybody?
And Mr. Shadowthorn, I guess talk a little bit about yourself.
Um, all right. Well, 29 years old, originally from Dublin, Ireland. Got big into YouTube when during PC gaming, League of Legends, things like that. And then later on down the road, I met another YouTuber named CS and Gray, who got me onto the PlayStation Network path, pretty much. Um, and from there, I just created my channel, and it's just slowly been growing. All the support's been real nice. So yeah, just getting out there to the community and just meeting new people. That's kind of what I like doing.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
About how long have you had your channel?
Uh, it depends on which channel. I used to do music. I used to do music, record my own, write stuff like that. That was an older channel. I was a lot younger, and then I guess I just switched channels as I got older and more mature. So I just, pretty much when in gaming, I probably still will do music from time to time, but it's just. I think I've been around the YouTube scene around 2 years, but this channel now I've had for maybe a month, and it's already at 50 something subs, and
Nice.
every night I can see, new people popping in. I love it. I love when a couple new people just show up and just they can randomly start talking to me, and I always look at the comments. I'm always answering back. So I don't know. I love it.
That's awesome. My channel I've had for about a good several years. Just haven't really done anything with it. I've had kind of those pivotal moments in my life where I hit rock bottom or I hit the worst possible scenario, and it's just hard to make consistent content when I'm constantly busy. And just learn here recently that I can stream what I want to do on my PlayStation, as well as stream what I'm doing through PlayStation to YouTube.
Oh, definitely. One thing I've noticed, like, if I'm feeling stressed out, even if I don't want to use a microphone, uh, broadcast gameplay, even if I just, put music back, just do a video with music and gameplay, and instead of having to physically talk to somebody or anything, they can still send messages through the chat, and I'll type back, but it's kind of a big stress reliever knowing that just the fan base that I have, are actually like concerned. They'll ask, "Hey man, why are you not talking?" They'll try to figure out what's going on with me and stuff like that. It's an amazing feeling when you realize you've got, even right now, just 50 to 52 people coming in and just be like, "Hey, are you all right?"
And what kind of games do you like to stream on your games channel?
Oh my goodness. Everything really. Diablo 3, Far Cry 5, Rainbow Six Siege, Call of Duty World War II, Fortnite, For Honor. The list goes on and on. I am not picky when it comes to gaming. I will try anything at least once. And if I like
I
it,
love that.
yes.
Just recently been wanting to do streams, I guess, a little bit more so than usual. I have I have a lot of people that I watch that kind of inspire me to do the things that I would like to do on maybe an entertainment level. That being Game Grumps. I absolutely love them, and they inspire me to try a lot of things. And listening to them talk about the influences on their life and what I'm going through is just like, man, what can I do that? It's just like, oh my god. Like, I would love to go to, like, one of the YouTubers conventions, and if they happen to be there and meet them in person.
Yes. Oh my goodness, yes.
I have them autograph my CD wallet full of games, just like, here, autograph this, please!
Just put your name right here on this one, this spot right here.
Somehow acquire an old copy of the Philips CDI terrible Zelda game and have them autograph it.
Oh my goodness. Oh my. Zelda is good. Oh my goodness. Right, Zelda. Jesus. Out of all the years of like, and this is just my personal opinion, like after so long Zelda went downhill and now they're finally picking back up and I'm like, what? Why couldn't you do this 2 years ago? We had the technology.
Right, that's funny. Speaking of Zelda, like, just recently rebought for the second time my Wii U, thinking that I was gonna get into Breath of the Wilds. Man, it was it was good, but there was a lot that kind of drove me away from it. I don't know if it was I tried to like it, was disappointed, or if there was a feature in the game that just absolutely threw me away. And I think it was kind of one of the features that threw me away. Me being a somewhat of a long-time Zelda fan, like I haven't beaten a lot of them, but I respect them as games and respect them as Zelda games. But
and they're kind of a staple in gaming if you think about it.
Absolutely.
You go all the way back. It's just, I think for a lot of people, it just lost its luster pretty much of what it used to be to what it is now.
And I think one of the things that kind of threw me away from it was the fact that your primary weapons could break if it's not the Master Sword.
Yep.
And I was like, I really don't like that. I love the fact it was open world, like it was Just Cause, except Zelda Edition. But I didn't like the fact that your weapons could break. It was too survival, and Zelda wasn't a survival game.
No, Zelda was adventure. You know, you collected what you needed, and you pressed forward. You're the hero. You didn't have to worry about everything, breaking. Which is just about in every game now that I've run into lately. Shit breaks.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh god, it broke.
Right. I liked how some of your outfits could provide some sort of environmental support. Like, if it had fur or if it was thicker, it could provide some warmth in a colder climate.
Right. Oh, let's see.
Which that totally threw me off. I'm like climbing and scouring all over everywhere, and come over like a snow-capped mountain, and I just like die in 3 seconds because it was so cold.
Yeah, and you're sitting here going, "Why are you hunkered over? This is not normal. He doesn't do this."
Why are you die?
And you're like, "Oh, you're cold. Why did I not recognize these symptoms?"
Excuse me, Link. Why are you die?
It's like in every other Zelda, every time it got cold, it was only in a cutscene. And then after that, you were fine.
Right.
And this time they decided, hey, guess what? You're gonna die from frostbite. Love you! Thanks for the warning. But I will give it. Zelda, again, amazing characters, amazing concepts. I will, even if they create another bad game, I will probably wind up playing it.
Like, I know you guys make terrible games, but I'm totally gonna get this one.
I've got to play it. That's the problem. Once I get hooked on a series, like for instance, Dragon Age, a lot of people knocked it, but once I played the first one, I was like, oh my god, I gotta get the next one. I just started going down the line.
That's kind of another thing. I tried getting into Dragon Age. I can't. I've had friends in my group just kind of just ruin it for me because I'm trying to get into it and I can't, and I see all the fun they're having. I'm like, stop this fun, because I can't understand it.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I think everybody has like those friends in the group that are just like, you know, it like you said, they kind of just ruin it for them. But again, you know, certain games are not for everybody. I mean, that's why you have, as you know, as a streamer, I believe I need variety, because not everybody's going to watch Call of Duty. Not everybody's going to watch For Honor. So just being an eclectic gamer, you know, I love the fact that people are indifferent to games. They're like, oh, I really don't like this one. Well, don't worry, man. I can, you know, we'll be playing this one later if you like that.
You can compensate.
Right. So, I mean, it gives me a chance. Like, if I feel like I don't know what I really want to play, and I go back and I always go back and read the comments, even after the stream, like the next day when I'm trying to plan out, you know, what do I want to do today? You know, I'll go back and I'll look and it's like, oh, hey, that's a good idea. Yeah, let's play this one.
Like, I've had a request to stream a game from my best friend's cousin, the best friend that passed away just recently. His cousin Eugene had said, oh, hey, you should play Detroit Become Human. I'm thinking, oh my god, it's a beautiful game. I'd love to play it, but no manis.
I actually can understand. I think that is the hard journey of any actual gamer.
This game, one must.
Just handling life. Oh man, but yeah, I definitely feel what you're feeling. Like, you know, we do everything we can, jobs, bills, and then we focus on our, you know, pretty much our gaming career. It's pretty much what it's going to be labeled as. But you know, after all that, you're just like, well, this one came out. Everybody wants me to play it, but oh look, mods have come out of my wallet.
Right, yeah. I have games upon games upon games upon games upon games for my PS4, and not even counting the digital content that I've got. Like, right now, I have about maybe 70 games for my PlayStation 4 alone, and that's not counting my digital copies, because I only buy digital if I absolutely have to.
Right. Again, I guess this is just the old school gamer coming out of me. If it's not a hard copy, I really don't like it. But, you know, there are some games you can only get on digital, so, you know, it's just, you know, live with it. But, again, just having, and again, this is just the OG gamer coming out, having your collection that you can display was just, you know, the big thing. And now everybody's like, buy digital. No.
Nah, fam.
You know, I just think on digital, I maybe have, let's see, Rainbow Six Siege, of course Fortnite, because I don't even think it came out with this. Friday the 13th.
No, not yet. It didn't.
Right, Friday 13th, and oh, there was another one. Anyway, maybe 3 or 4 that are actually digital that I own. So, everything else is on digital.
Yeah, a great majority of my games are physical because I sympathize with you, an OG gamer. If it ain't on disc, I don't want it. Or
right,
if it's the only way to get it, yes, okay, fine.
Right, because I remember back in the day, like, your friends come over and you have this, like, okay, I'm going to sound really old, and I'm only kidding. you have this shelf of just Super Nintendo games and Sega games, and they're just looking through the cassettes, and they're just like, "Oh my God, you have this and this and this," and you're just like, "Fuck yeah!" And now it's just, hold on, let me turn on my, even though if you don't want to, let me turn on my system, go in my profile, and then go to my library, then scroll.
Yeah.
When I can just simply, and I'm still old school. Like I still have the softback CD binders that do not scratch discs whatsoever,
Ooh.
and I'll put the disc in there so and people can flip through it and go like by category. Like this page is all for Call of Duty. Look at that right there. Flip it over. Oh, that's just me.
Oh no,
It,
I
the ba-
feel you.
oh, the bad thing is, it again. My mom is the same way, and she is a huge gamer.
Really, that's pretty cool.
That's actually where I started gaming, man. Was my mom all the way back on Super Nintendo with Crystal Quest, one of the Final Fantasy games, way back when I was 4. And she, a lot of people say video games are bad. Only when it comes from your mom, and she corrupts you to RPGs for most of your life. I don't think I have missed one Final Fantasy game because of that woman.
That's
And
cool.
even now, I look at Final Fantasy, I go, I love the series, but I'm 29. I've been playing it since God knows when. Please, please stop. I don't think you can progress the story anymore. Final Fantasy 24. Oh God, they did.
Well, let's see. I would say that would conclude the episode of that. So, because I got a friend that's wanting to come in on the game.
All right.
All right, everybody. That concludes today's episode of Tofu's Cast. If you like what you saw, if you want to see different content on this episodic series, I don't know how many I want to do. I guess it's just as it goes along. So, what you want to see, just leave down in the comments or find me on Facebook and say, "Hey, Tofu, do this, please, thank you." And I will see you guys later. It's still broadcasting, yes.